Real Talk and Sports.
This is a mic check.
We're Pat and Tay.
2.
We're back. Finals
Real
time.
Talk and Sports. We're not live from the finals, but it is the finals.
It is the finals edition.
Finals.
Let's go,
And
folks.
this is
Again, thank
Real
you
Talk and
for
Sports.
get familiar, subscribe, follow, and listen,
You already
folks.
know what it is.
Yo, we want to thank you guys for the love, the views that we've been getting on the podcast.
Appreciate that, man.
Again, we're available. We're available through the App Store. We are winning.
We're winning right now, man. We
are
appreciate
definitely
y'all,
winning
man.
right
We
now.
appreciate y'all, man, for
We
showing
got the-
love, supporting, man. You know, all the fellas, man, all the ladies. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
the retweets,
much love, man. Much love.
the
to
views
everybody,
on the
man,
YouTube,
that's,
on the
you know
video
what I'm
blog.
saying, that's looking out and, you know, showing love. We giving that same love back. You dig? So, man.
Progression and growth is a great thing, folks. Again, we're available through the App Store.
You can find us
You
everywhere.
could download through the podcast source under Sports and Recreation. Shout out to all our followers across the world where you viewing this. I hope you in good spirits. It's the finals. It's LeBron versus Curry. But man, it's a lot going on. First of all, we want to start off the show by just giving thanks again for all the people who've been following us. Again, y'all can follow us on the Twitter. That's RT and Sports.
RT and Sports, baby.
Again, where can find us on Link? We got a little podcast on Lipsync.
Man, we everywhere, man. You know, Real Talking Sports.lipsync.com. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have no Apple device, but you know what I'm saying? If you do, Apple device, go on that podcast source. Real Talking Sports Boys are in the podcast source. Every time we drop, we in there. So,
in there
you know
every
what I'm
time,
saying?
folks.
Boys set it up in there, make it a favorite. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, when we drop it in, they should be sending you a message or something, letting you know that Real Talk is in your message box.
So we there, folks.
You dig?
We thank you for the love. But let's get right into it.
We need to get to it, man.
Yeah.
We got a lot to talk about.
You see that
man,
Double
this week.
XL magazine.
Start on with our Double XL.
Double XL.
What you think about this freshman class?
I mean, I like Kid Cam.
2015.
Like
man.
Fetty Wap.
I don't know about these guys, man.
I mean, I like Shy Glizzy.
Yeah, you know, shout out to Glizzy, man. You know,
The Loaf.
Minnesota. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I think they should have had young Lito from BSB Boys.
Yeah, Lito was missing. I think Lito might have been missing over there. There's a couple people.
Not for
Scooter.
BSB. Scooter should have been on there.
You know, some dudes that was missing. You know, but you know, I mean.
We got a lot of music out here now.
What can you do? You know,
a lot of music coming out.
I don't know about some of them dudes.
Some of them dudes with no name.
Yeah,
I gotta look them up. Kid, Goldie Link.
I mean, I heard a Kid. You know, I heard a couple of them.
I can't listen to a rapper named Tink. I'm not Peter Pan. You know what I mean?
Tinkerbell. I don't know.
Nah, man.
I mean, we might have to check him out though. He might be nice though. He might be nice. I mean, not everybody that makes that cover, you know, makes it big.
And I want to shout out Tay, because Tay put me on to that new Boosie. And that new Boosie is fire.
Man.
I never knew Boosie really had that in him.
Touchdown to cause hell, man. You already
I never
know.
knew Boosie really had that in him. So he definitely put me on to that Boosie.
You already know what it is.
So we got the ASAP out.
Boosie. ASAP, man. ASAP was at the Roots picnic, man.
Yeah, how was the Roots picnic?
Man, shout out to Philly, man.
Heard it was a good
for
time.
hosting that Roots picnic last weekend. It was way live in that camp. Miss Badu, you know how she do.
It was DJ Mustard.
With the Roots. Mustard was in the building.
You got the retweets.
Shout out to Mustard, man.
You got the retweet from YG.
Man, Mustard almost started a riot in that
did?
joint.
Yeah.
He got on the ones and twos, and the people
started
moving around. And
that trap music, man.
Mustard about to cause an accident.
YG retweeted you too.
YG showed up. You know how YG do,
man. One song.
You know, he did his one song, but I mean, he was in the building though. You know, this is always good. You know, the Roots crew did what they do. Oh. We going there. Oh,
that's it. So this is
my bad. It just hit me.
It just hit that Wayne came in.
Speaking of Lil Wayne,
that new Glory. Wayne got the toughest track out right now.
Sounding like the Carter.
He got
first car.
He's coming. He's back to 2005.
Sounding like the first car.
2009. Wayne on them.
He was feeling himself.
So I definitely, folks, if you haven't heard it, listen to that Glory.
Yeah, that Glory
is
hot
tough.
right now. Man, Dom Kennedy.
Dom Kennedy
about my man
out.
Dom. Actually, that new Dom is here. You know what I'm saying? I'm Dom Kennedy is on your iTunes radio. You might want to get that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the West, you know what I'm saying? You know how they do. West, y'all. You know, the West gets it done. How they do, you dig?
Yeah, we got
and, you know, Don Tripp. I can't forget about my man Don. He got the album. Actually,
Kevin Gates came out with
album
something too.
about to come out. Gates do got a new mixtape out. This is, man. It's a lot of music that's on these streets right now, man. It really is. You know,
you gotta keep that.
Shout out to the OGs, man, for blessing us. You know what I'm saying?
With all this good
blessing
music.
us with all the music this
Yes.
summer. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Some of this new stuff, man, I don't really be listening to like that. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it's all good. You know, everybody gotta get their money. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody got
I appreciate
to
the OGs. You know what I'm saying? Boosie and
Jeezy came out.
And you know,
Drake about to come out with another album.
Drizzy, you know what I'm saying? It's some stuff that's out here right now. Some real
And
good
shout out to rest in peace, the Pimp C. And the reason why I say that, I didn't understand the magnitude of Pimp C coming from Connecticut. We didn't really listen to Pimp C back then. We listened to Biggie, Nas, you know, Jay.
Chad, you did.
But I want to give a shout out to Pimp C, even though he's not around. His sound.
Shout out to Bun B.
His sound, the UGK.
UGK.
You put that Big Pimpin' on. You put that Big Pimpin' on 30 years from now.
Don't get me started.
Man, so I want to give a shout out to Pimp C for creating this sound.
Shout out to Texas.
ASAP Rocky, for example,
he loves it.
Loves it.
Speaking of Texas, man, shout out to them Chop Stars, man. Them Chop Stars, man, dropped the to Chop a Butterfly that Kendrick Lamar chopped and screwed is on the street right now, and that Pilot Talk 3 chopped and screws on the street right now. So for all my Texas boys and girls, y'all already know what it is. If you know you're looking for that, it is around. So you might want to check that. You dig? So, all right.
Let's get into
some news now.
And we started with them guys, dudes.
Guess we got to start off with the bad
ISIS,
the bad boys of the third world. You know?
ISIS. So basically,
they like the Detroit Pistons.
Yeah. Of the terror
of the Middle East.
Yeah, they're taking over.
Man,
like DJ Khaled, they're taking over. But yeah, we want to talk about there was a shooting. Usam Rahim, 26-year-old, from not Muslim. He was Muslim.
Yeah.
He was a security guard in Boston. He basically plotted to behead Pamela Geller. And that name sounds familiar, Pamela Geller.
Pamela Geller has been a popular young lady
Pamela Geller.
In the last
Who is months. Pamela Geller, you ask?
If you don't recall.
Same lady who drew national attention last month when an off-duty police officer basically saved her life. He killed 2 gunmen.
Yeah, she was getting about to be attacked.
The gentleman who was killed by Boston police basically was wielding a knife that he got from Amazon for all places.
Amazon.com.
And basically he said he wanted to target the boys in blue, and he said he couldn't wait, so they killed him. Now the thing about it is there's more to the story than the media is going to tell you. Pamela Geller is basically the president of the American Freedom Defense Initiative, which also includes a subsidiary program that's called Stop Islamic Nation of America and Nations, which is anti-Muslim. So I feel that, the attacks are not warranted, but like I said, we gotta stop stereotyping people based upon their religion.
It's safe to say, I think we know why they're after her.
Yeah,
there's no reason for you not to know why they're after her. It's not necessarily a good thing. It's not good. You see why though.
I can understand. I can understand. These people.
That's tough. It is. That's tough. It's bad. That
I'm sorry, not these people, but that
group.
The group. Bad phrasing me. That group that Pamela Geller runs is anti-Muslim. You can't have a cartoon contest of the drawn Prophet Muhammad.
Yeah.
Haven't they learned from the Charlie and friends?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They was playing.
So, I mean,
you playing?
We all different.
You playing with these people,
You can't.
Like, these people real life.
You can't patronize someone's religion.
There's a whole lot of Twitter gangsters and Facebook thugs, but
T-Mobile gangsters.
ISIS is real. Like, you don't play with them. They real. They recruiting. Like, they got people set up in the United States. Like, ISIS is real life. So
ISIS is not playing
with these people.
ISIS
man.
has
like Boko and them, man. They not for no games. Man.
ISIS has recruited over 200,000 people via social media, folks.
They just
200,000.
They just supposedly lost 10,000.
They lost 10,000. Supposedly.
I mean, that's what they said. They said,
you know how that is.
They said we went over there and they lost 10,000. They was on tour for 9 months and we killed 10,000 of them, but they got 400,000. So I mean, I don't think Boko really missing them 10,000. He still got.
They're recruiting hard.
Way more thousands.
And they're infiltrating the United States.
Oh, they've been in the United States. They've been in the United States. So damn.
And also David Wright, not the third baseman for the Mets. He appeared in court today. He was we saw him Raham. Sorry for the pronunciation.
No, that was a good one.
Yeah. But yeah, he destroyed. He's a good. This is a true friend. He destroyed a homie cell phone before he got shot. So now they're trying to prosecute him for obstruction of justice. So shout out to David Wright holding this man's down. He held this man's down.
He tried.
He definitely did try.
He
definitely did try. Also, and guys, you have to realize that ISIS is the biggest threat to the USA, folks. The biggest threat.
Man, these ISIS dudes
so y'all
not playing.
Y'all gotta be ready, man. They actually acquired Iran's capital is Rodami. Again, I'm sorry for the pronunciations, but they actually took over the capital, and they're infiltrating Syria as we speak. So, and we can't even decode their messages that they're sending via social media. So I mean,
ISIS is real life.
They're real, folks.
This ain't real life. This is real life. Look, just watch yourself, please. Pamela, you might just want to lay low. I think that might be a good idea for you right now. Is just to lay low, because I mean, you can't offend people. You made it out of 2 situations. You can't keep trying to avoid these situations, because eventually you might have an issue.
Eventually, you may have an issue.
Because they're not going to stop coming.
And there's a former regime loyalist. They basically stand by 4 methods, and that is kill, humiliate, punish, and inspire.
So how you say that?
So that's not good. None of that sounds good. If somebody came up to you and said, "Yo, this is why I live: to kill, humiliate, punish, and inspire," you're gonna be like, "Wait a minute," you know what I mean? So, like I said, folks, keep your head on a swivel. If you have a higher faith, whatever faith you believe in that keeps you sane, continue it, because this world ain't nice.
It's not, man.
This world ain't nice.
It ain't pleasant. You know what I'm saying? Keep your head on a swivel. You know what I'm saying? No loose links. Keep your chain. Yeah, you did. You already know what it is. No loose links.
No loose links, folks.
You know what happened to loose links? You already know what happened to loose links.
They break, folks.
You know what I'm saying? And when they break, and if they break in the wrong time, man, they could lose everything. That one link. You lose one link and lose everything. You look down and be gone. So, yeah, no loose links. That's real talk.
No loose links. Speaking of Boko Haram, they forced out approximately 18,000 Nigerian referees have fled.
Man. Huh? Not the referees, man.
I said refugees. I didn't say referees. I said refugees.
Referees is what you said.
Oh, refugees.
Not the referees.
Time out.
The refugees.
The refugees. Sorry, folks.
It's all right.
Again, you can follow us at RT in Sports.
Definitely. Follow us at
Find us on the podcast.
You know what I'm saying?
Podcast source.
We in the podcast source.
On the Sports and Recreation. We everywhere.
Real
We
talk
got the
sports.
Instagram page coming up, folks.
Man, we got the IG coming. We got major stuff coming still. And we still got the app coming too. So, it's a lot of stuff we got going on.
Remember, we working. Y'all watching. Remember that.
I'm just trying to tell y'all. Just stay tuned.
Yeah, but you have 18,000 Nigerian refugees have fled to the Lake Chad island of Kulufa. And basically, it's too many people. It's in 100-degree weather.
110-degree weather, man.
110-degree weather. Overcrowded. Woo! And some only came with the clothes on their back. So, folks, if you had a bad day,
they might have a low of
remember,
90.
if you had a bad day, folks, remember you have a job, you have a home, you have clothes. You may not have the car you want, but you're living.
You
some people have nothing, folks.
So a lot of people, man, they can't even get.
So just be thankful.
They ain't even know A and B. They can't even get all the time.
Let's be thankful. Shout out to my boy C. Francis. I need to see you on the XL cover soon.
Yeah, cuz.
Check him out on that Passion. He's out there on the SoundCloud. I see you. He's one of the realest out there too.
See you doing this thing, man.
So and we also want to get what's going on with the TSA.
Man, I guess we can talk about TSA for a little while.
Come on now.
Because I was one of those upset people, I go to eat my lunch, you know what I'm saying? And I sit down at the table and I look up at the TV at CNN and they say 95%.
95%?
95%.
That's a good score.
Of weapons and contraband that's going through the security, I guess you could call it, is getting through.
You know how to play this.
And these were mock. Now these were mock weapons. They weren't real weapons, but it was mock weapons and contraband that they put together, right? And 95% of it is getting through, but it takes 2 hours to get through the security gate. Like I'm trying to figure out why it takes so long to get through the security gate. You gotta take your shoes off, man. You gotta wear good socks when you go to the airport.
I remember I went to the airport with no socks on.
No socks.
Woo!
Your feet was cold.
Why? Yes, it was.
And dusty.
Yes, it was. And there was like 3 bad joints. Look down there. And I looked at them. They looked at me, and I was looking at them, and they was looking at me.
Oh man, down at the airport.
They were able to smuggle weapons. Fake explosives,
95%,
contraband, and other assortment of items, folks.
95%.
Now my thing is, why would they come out and tell us that?
95%.
So now people are like,
so don't be the fool though. Don't be the fool to go try and smuggle the pack. You know what I'm saying? Or smuggle whatever you trying to smuggle. Don't be that guy. Please don't be that guy, because they're going to put you on CNN.
Yeah, don't be that guy.
They're going to put you on CNN. Don't be that guy.
Don't blend the real talk
out
here.
We told y'all, don't do it. We told y'all, they said, I'm just telling you the real. I mean, they said 95% of everything was getting through. So, don't be part of the 5%.
Yeah, and then also, we have the 400 missing.
Woo!
That my way. That's the hardest thing out right now, folks. But we got 400 missing in the Chinese Yakazi. Again, I can't pronounce the name.
Yeah, man.
River. After a ship capsized after a tornado.
Tornado hit.
And they were mostly elderly people.
Yeah, I saw it was kind of crazy, man. The weather.
It's insane.
Man, it's been a lot going on just with the weather.
In the south with the floods.
Everywhere, even here. It's been raining all week.
It was 57 57 this week.
Yeah, man, it's chilly out there right now. It's June.
Prophecy or not?
Man, it's been raining. It rains 4 days in a row.
Yeah, it has rained 4 days.
So,
And speaking of the floods,
which is good.
That was in the south.
They're in the drought in California. How about that?
We had 35 people who died.
Yeah, man.
The floods down in Texas, Oklahoma, parts of New Mexico. Prayers to the families.
Man, that third coast, man. It's been hectic down there, man. Down in Dallas.
It was the worst for Houston.
H-Town.
1,400 structural damage, and there was one casket folks. There was a casket of a woman who was buried in 2007. The gentleman, Mr. Richard Lee, thought his wife Carol Lee was buried in 2007, and she was supposed to be buried in a vault. However, they found her casket last week, folks, floating at a football field. He paid $11,000. He is now suing. So, I mean, out of all those stories, I mean, just be thankful. Like I said, just be thankful because this weather is crazy.
Man, it's been going down, man. Just be safe.
Speaking of Texas, this story made me.
Man,
I mean, crazy. I don't know this. Like, what's wrong with people?
Crazy.
What's wrong with people in 2015?
This is a whole bunch of crazy.
Listen to this, folks. 4 people were arrested in Texas for allegedly. Now listen to this. Their 14-year-old relative was pregnant by another family member. So instead of going to the police, they decided to try to provide her with a self-home Macy Gray abortion, folks. The Macy Gray abortion. Yeah. So basically they stomped on her stomach, gave her cinnamon tablets and Plan B pills. And once that did not work, they basically, one of them sat on her stomach until the baby came out. Wow. That's not the worst, folks.
That's not.
That's not the worst, folks. That is not the worst, folks.
So we're talking about the fetus right now. Because you heard what he just said.
They take the fetus.
You heard what he just said. The fetus eventually
They
came
take
out.
the fetus.
And what they do with the fetus?
Put the fetus on the grill.
On the grill.
On the grill, folks.
Grill the fetus.
Who does that? And then they take the body and throw it in the field. Who does that? Now, if you're telling me there's evil in this world, it has to be good. Because if that's not evil,
what is going on?
Your own family member?
Like Marvin say, man, what's going on?
Not craziness.
Man.
We had a
close to home.
We had a 24-year-old
close to home, man, in Montgomery County.
Woman killed in a Target parking lot after a dispute with her husband, not her husband, her boyfriend. She's gone.
I had just popped her in the Target parking lot.
In the Target parking lot.
At the Target.
Man, who does that?
I had groceries.
Who does that?
I don't know.
And then we have the heat wave.
It's
2,300 people in India have passed away because of heat. The roads are melting. The roads are melting. Imagine.
They talking about.
You call your man. I call you, Tay. I'm like, yo, Tay, it's mad hot outside. You're like, for real? I'm like, nah, I'm just chilling in the crib today. Yo, the roads are melting.
Yeah.
Say word.
No, that is real. So the roads are melting. The roads are melting. That is real right there.
The roads are melting.
That's pretty serious.
And like you said, we want to always end off with good news. Let's give a shout out to our homie Akon.
Shout out to my man Akon.
Bop.
Already.
Yeah, we got to give a shout out. He's providing a solar academy in Mali, and it's going to provide 600 million people with electricity.
Man.
That's huge. Right. That's huge, folks. So, I mean, like I said, a lot going on. We want to shout them out because that positive news doesn't get in the news.
Big up to Akon, man.
He's doing a lot.
Talk about that, man. That's big time stuff, man.
Big time stuff by Akon,
man. That's huge. Electricity.
And also, speaking of electricity, we got power. Coming up on Saturday. Let's
night.
Go.
You know what I'm saying? So for all them people that got,
and what a great segue, because also coming on Saturday, Game 2 of the NBA Finals, featuring the Golden State Warriors versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. So we want to end our first segment. Again, we're going to be right back for you folks.
Already.
Again,
real talk.
You need to get familiar.
Subscribe.
Follow.
Listen.
We'll see you guys once again, folks.
See you too.
Welcome back.
Part 2. Real talk. And sports.
Pat and Tay.
Take it back.
Fine edition. Part 2.
Oh, man.
Y'all remember this?
Y'all even know what that is, man. Y'all know what that is, man.
This one crunk music.
Lil Jon and them East Side Boys. Man. Ludacris, Too Short, China White.
Yeah, this song was tough.
Man, that's a classic jam right
It's
there.
an old school joint. Again,
you already know.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
Real Talking Sports.
You can find us on the podcast source on the Sports and Recreation.
Real Talking Sports.
Follow us on the Twitter. That's RTN Sports.
RTN Sports.
Thank you guys again for listening. Let's get it started on this finals edition.
Man, it's sports.
Part 2. The sports. Sports. Yeah, my daughter really gave us a good line.
She did. That's awesome.
Use the sports with. Shout out to the little one. Because I'm going to her school on Friday for lunch, so she invited me to lunch.
Gotta send little mama, man.
So give her a shout out.
Hold it down for the Real Talking Sports team, man.
And give a shout out to my boy Dre.
Gave us some art and everything.
We gave our boy Dre with the birth of his son.
Man, congratulations.
My homie Dre, a shout out, my brother.
Salute you, brother.
My homie was telling me about it at the West Indian Parade, and he made it happen.
We need to get some cigars, man.
Yeah, so we gonna get up. And them Real Talking Sports t-shirts are coming real soon.
They are.
Coming real soon.
It's a lot that's coming, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, Real Talk and Black Compass is about to go down.
Woo.
Black Compass, don't even worry about it. When it's time for you to know, you'll know.
They'll see it.
So let's get to it.
Let's start
off with the big ups. To the
Hariette.
To Miss. I ain't gonna call her grandma. I can't call her grandma. I might disrespect her if I call her grandma. Miss Hariette Thompson at 92.
Finished the marathon.
Finished the rock and roll marathon.
Finished the marathon, folks.
In San Diego.
She's 3 times your age. What's your excuse?
Oldest woman to finish a marathon, and she broke the record. Of the whoever the woman was that broke it before, she broke it by more than 2 hours.
Wow, she did that.
She killed it at the marathon. She ran with her son. Her and her son ran the marathon.
And she's
together.
a cancer survivor.
And she is a cancer survivor, man. That's huge. So we had to start off with Miss Hariette.
And also, speaking of cancer,
that's not happening every day.
You know, Leah Strong Cancers came back on.
I know.
So you want to keep her in our prayers.
It's always a fight, you know what I'm saying? Big up to Leah, man. You know, I know Pop's holding her down, man. Y'all, you know.
Keep it strong.
Y'all the strong, so, hey, be strong, man. We support y'all, you know what I'm saying? Devin, Leah, you know, much love, man, and prayers, and, you know. One thing we know, Leah's a fighter. We know that.
Leah's a fighter.
We don't know nothing else.
She a super thug.
We don't know nothing else.
Leah's a super thug.
We don't know nothing else. We know she is a fighter. Man,
speaking
of day in history,
MJ,
it went down
with the 6 3-pointers.
Portland, you know what it is. Portland.
I mean, 6 3-pointers.
You know what it is. Portland.
6 3-pointers and 1 half.
The shoulder shrug, man. You know what it is.
And folks, Portland. I see this on Twitter.
Rick Adelman.
Stop comparing LeBron or Kobe to Jordan. Jordan's the greatest ever.
The GOAT.
Ever. You can't compare.
GOAT.
Dude in the hallway was trying to compare LeBron to Jordan.
When the top 5 players of all time say Michael Jordan's the greatest player of all time, just shut your mouth.
And Kobe isn't the greatest Laker. Kobe.
I mean, I will say this. He's in the argument.
Magic is the greatest Laker to me.
I mean,
him or Will.
But see, you know, some people might say it was, you know, the logo.
Jerry was nice.
I'm saying, so
that's
you
true.
know, I mean, you know, it just depends. You know, that's an argument that the Lakers fans probably have every day.
Every day.
You know what I'm saying? It was a great Laker. Kobe's in the argument.
Shout out to my homie J-Mo. You see me, Stanford all day. I know you watching this. Then we got the women's
World Cup about to get cracking on June the 6th.
June 6th.
That's coming up, man.
Special shout out to Alex Morgan. That is Alex Morgan.
Yeah.
And Sydney Dwyer.
Mississippi.
So yes, shout you out. The U.S.
Man,
women,
them U.S. ladies,
led by
man,
Amy Wallback.
You know, Miss Amy and the crew, they back, man. They say they want the championship. So man, good luck to Team USA ladies, man. Go over there and represent. You know what I'm saying? Do what we do.
And that's win gold medals.
You know what I'm saying? So let's go over there and handle business on that field
and take over small countries.
How about that? Speaking of taking over countries,
FIFA.
We got to talk about
FIFA.
What's going on in the world of
football, soccer. Soccer. Let's play some soccer.
There's a lot going on in football now.
We got 6 executives that received red notice.
Red notice.
What's a red notice? It's like a red card.
They got the red notice.
Basically, it's an international
warrant.
A red card, though. Yeah, we had Jack Warner. It is like a red card. We had Jack Warner indicted.
Oh man.
He was one of the alleged individuals who took a bribe to make sure South Africa received the World Cup in 2010.
Chuck Blazer. Chuck Blazer is another dude. Chuck Blazer admitted to accepting bribes for 98 and 2000.
Decades of fraud, folks.
Yeah, man. This is
money laundering.
It's crazy.
Yo, it's so bad, folks, that you got to think about it. Qatar, right? Qatar gets 140 degrees in the summer, folks. And they were thinking about are having a World Cup there. They have migrant workers from Africa, all from India. Thousands of people have died. Pull it up. Google it. While trying to build these stadiums.
Build stadiums, man.
FIFA's so corrupt
World Cup.
that you have a country like San Marino that gets the same amount of money as Spain. So there's a lot of money in black trash bags.
A lot of money.
So, and then you have Sepp Blatter. Sepp Blatter
gets reelected, but then decides
to resign.
He step down, right? So if he was gonna step down, why did he even go through getting reelected? Why even run?
Eagles. Eagles.
Cause he tried to be sincere when he got up there, but man, you ain't got no juice.
Ain't got no juice. Shout out to Boosie. Boosie badass.
Ain't got no juice.
A lot of people
FIFA don't need you.
Yeah. It's horrible, man.
That's crazy.
It's horrible what's going on. And we got a shout out to the FBI, the USA. Because they got them boys.
And Andrew Jennings, man. This Andrew Jennings is just a regular journalist. But he's been studying FIFA for the last 20 years, man. He has 20 years of information that helped the CIA, get to the bottom of the situation. And when it hit the fan, Andrew was asleep.
Yeah, Andrew was asleep.
He was asleep. I don't know, he probably was taking a nap or something, but he was asleep. I've been working for 20 years with information. He probably had the scoop. Somebody probably sent him the scoop like this story about to hit in the next day or two. So I'm sure he probably had the scoop. But they say he was the man behind the madness though. Man. All right.
So yeah, and a lot going on. We have let's bring it over to speaking of FIFA. We want to give the UEFA Champions League finals coming up on Saturday. We have Barcelona and Juve. We're not playing. We're gonna get to Arsenal in a little bit. Go on, the Gunners. So yeah, we got an interesting matchup for Saturday. Now, if you're a soccer fan, you'll know that Luis Suarez, one of the strikers, Barcelona is led by Messi and Neymar.
Messi, man.
Messi, the goal. Messi. Did you see that goal that he scored against Athletic Bilbao?
He's still making people fall. Like, what is going on with him?
That's Messi.
He crossing people up on the soccer field, man.
Got
Messi. People hitting the deck, man, because they just falling, man. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Yeah. So we have Messi, and we have, but the interesting battle is Suarez bit two people.
He did.
He actually bit Cellini.
Yeah, he did.
And he had an incident with Patrice Eva, who's a defender from France who plays for Juventus.
I remember that.
So there's a lot of interesting scenarios going on for this.
Right, to turn into the UEFA Cup.
Yeah, it's going to be a good matchup.
That might be a nice matchup to check out.
And also, let's give
Saturday?
This Saturday.
Okay, what, noon?
I don't know, but it's going to
play early.
It's going to play around 2 because it's a time difference.
Yeah.
The game is being played in Berlin. Germany.
Oh, okay.
We gotta give a shout out to the Arsenal Gunners. My Arsenal Gunners, who defeated Aston Villa 4-0 to nab their 12th record FA Cup.
How about that?
Arsenal is led by Theo Walcott, Alexis Sanchez, Olivier Giroud got on the board as well. It's an awesome game. My Gunners played phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Even Peter Mersacker scored. So it was definitely a good finish to the season for my Gunners. I mean, shout out to the Abbey Bar Bristol in Baltimore, Maryland. It was the most Arsenal fans I've ever seen. And it was so live.
That part was live with that joint.
My brother even became an Arsenal fan on Saturday.
They're everywhere.
So it was a great time. Again, if you're in the Baltimore, Maryland area, come down to the Abbey Bristol. Man, there's a lot of I was drinking the Guinness.
I know the Jaeger bombs was on deck. I know the Guinness and
the Guinness was flowing.
I'm sure it was.
The Guinness was flowing. So let's bring it over to France.
That's we can stay overseas.
The French Cup
and talk about
the French Open.
Talk about the good old French Open where Serena and the Joke right now are cruising to the semis. Djokovic 3 straight sets against Nadal earlier today.
I thought it was like a mistake.
Nadal didn't even put up a big fight. I think in the 3 matches he might have had 7 points possibly. I think in the first match he maybe scored 1 or 2, like 2 in the second and 3 in the last. Joke kind of put it to him.
I'm sorry.
I think Joke is him and Andy Murray gonna be hooking up in the next round.
We'll see.
I'm not sure who Serena's playing. I can't. It's the young lady's name. You know,
Serena has 27 Grand Slam semis.
But
Serena's gonna win it.
Serena is. She took care of what's my girl name? I can't think of Sloane Stevens. She took care of Sloane earlier this week. Sloane actually beat Venus, and then had to play Serena.
We can honestly see that Serena is just better.
But Venus had injuries.
And she got hurt. Yeah,
she had the injury. So you know how that happens. But it is what it is. Should be all right. How about your boy Gronk?
Gronk on the Family Feud.
Talk about the Gronk. The Gronkowski family will be on Family Feud.
Wow, can you imagine?
That's about to be
that's must see TV.
That's about to be hilarious because all of his brothers are crazy, just
are insane.
So that should be good. They haven't named who they're going against. I'm pretty sure they're probably going to try to find another celebrity family to go against them. But whoever it is, it's probably going to definitely be worth watching.
It's definitely going to be worth watching.
And we are
99 days away
99
from the NFL
days
football.
The countdown
coming back. I can't wait, man.
The countdown.
I can't wait. We
fantasy
football. Our fantasy football special.
You already know.
Yeah.
You already know.
Our fantasy football special is going to be real this year.
Real talk.
Look forward to that.
The defending champ of Kiss the Baby, man. Hey, Carl, man, you gotta get my belt.
Yeah, he needs his belt.
I need my championship belt,
man. He needs a belt
because the champ
is going down,
and it's going down. I'm defending.
Once again,
I'm defending my title.
I seen that Mario Mariota jersey was the number 1 in May.
Marcus Mariota.
Marcus.
The team hung up on him when they drafted him.
But now Marcus Mariota.
The receivers was mad. You know what I'm saying?
Down.
And Justin, they was upset. Oh, they had the disgusting face. But he is the number 1 jersey on the market right now.
Wow, that's very interesting.
Number 2, you already know, is Famous Jameis.
Yeah,
and guess who's at number 3?
Who?
Take a wild guess.
Eli.
No.
Who?
Tom Brady.
Wow.
he's still terrific. He's still terrific. He's still selling them jerseys.
And they scheduled the arbitration meeting June 23rd, Mr. Goodell.
They did schedule an arbitration meeting. So,
don't be shocked if Tom doesn't get no time.
Tom might, I don't know. I think they might get him down to 2 games.
Give him 2 games. We'll see what happens.
They give him 2 games. I think they give him 2 games. Because, I mean, in the end, don't nobody really care. I don't really care about the deflated balls. Keep the balls inflated.
We didn't really care. They still won the Super Bowl. Seattle, why didn't you run? I always ask that question.
Well, look. Beast mode.
That's the only thing you gotta say.
That's all you can say. It's beast mode.
So that's the only thing you gotta say.
Russell probably be having nightmares about that
all the time.
Oh, Cam.
We
talk about quarterback.
Cam Newton.
Let's talk about Cam about to get
Cam getting $67 million in the first 3 years.
$20 million a year extension. He about to get made. Cam say he gonna eat some cereal. He say he gonna eat some Fruit Loops, some Frosted Flakes, and some other cereal. I don't know what he talking about, but he said he gonna chill. But I know he just got a cool
Cam just got paid, and people say he doesn't deserve it.
I don't know. I think
Cam deserves that money.
That is Cam Newton. Cam
deserves that money.
That dude. And welcome back to AP. AP's
back on the field.
AP said he's going to help Minnesota Vikings win a championship.
Watch out for Minnesota next year, folks.
Is AP a number 1
pick in the fantasy draft?
Is AP?
I would say yes because
he's AP.
Not because he's AP, because now they have a quarterback, they have weapons. They picked up Mike Wallace, Cordell Patterson. Come on, play. They got Charles Johnson. So I mean, got a decent team. We'll see. They got Mike Zimmer there, who's a defensive guru. So we'll see.
Teddy B. Already know Teddy B.
Let's get into. I mean, it's been like we're not gonna really touch this topic. We're gonna make this real quick.
The
ESPYs, y'all let us down. You're gonna give ESPN, Bruce Caitlyn Jenner the Arthur Ashe Courage Award. Where
Caitlyn, Bruce, whatever.
Where you have Lauryn Hill, the basketball player, who raised $1.6 million for cancer research.
The girl was 19, a freshman.
And she died.
With cancer and was playing basketball.
She passed away.
While she had cancer. She was fighting cancer.
So, I mean...
that's not it, though.
You also have... Army veteran. Listen to this, and this blew my mind. The runner-up of the award. Remember, last year this award was given to Stuart Scott. Rest in peace, Stuart Scott.
R.I.P. to the Stu.
Also, recipients of this award have been Nelson Mandela, Robin Williams, cancer survivor, all people who fought and who had courage. I want to give a shout out, and I want to give Lauren. If Lauryn Hill parents watch this, please reach out to us. We want to do something special for your daughter to give her some sort of recognition because she deserves to be in the spotlight for this tournament event. We also have Noel Galloway. Now listen to this. He lost his arm and a leg in a roadside bombing in Iraq. He competes in CrossFit offense. He's also run marathons and completed in a 58-hour death race. You can't even run 10 minutes on a treadmill. So,
it was in a death race.
So my thing about it is, the courage thing. I mean, people are free to do what they want to do. We're not going to really get into that opinionated.
Look at here.
I mean,
that's not worthy of an award. ESPN. It's not worthy of an award. I'm sorry. It's not. We're not going to get into it, but. I mean, that's not worthy of an award. Give it to somebody that's actually doing something to help people. Because I don't think what Bruce Caitlyn Jenner did is really helping people.
Yeah. I mean, you could say it's empowering people to be who they are, but my thing now is love who you are. Love who you are. Look in the mirror.
Yeah, I mean, we're
love
not
yourself.
Upset. We're not mad. I mean, do what you do. But it's not worthy of an award. Sorry, it's not worthy of an award.
Let's get it.
I guess since we are talking about the ESPYs, Miss Leah. Hopefully, Miss Leah
give a shout out to
make
Leah.
it to the award. So big up
to Leah.
Gave her a
shout out earlier.
We'll be getting that Jimmy Valvano Perseverance Award.
So she deserves it.
And you perseverance. If it's anybody that deserves the Perseverance Award, it's Miss Leah Strong. So you know, I'm sure that should be nice. But hopefully she can.
Hope she be able to
can get enough energy to get to the event, man. Because it'd be nice to see her and Devin, get the award. You know what I'm saying? Man,
speaking of events, you got some boxing.
Get to this boxing, man. It's a major implication about Saturday night. There's a lot going on Saturday night.
A lot going on
Saturday night. You got Power.
You got the
game 2 of the final.
Game 2.
Man, and on HBO, Miguel Cotto is back, people. You know what I'm saying? The undisputed middleweight champion of the world is back defending his WBC title against Mr. Daniel Gill. I believe Daniel's from overseas. Can't remember exactly where, but you know what I'm saying?
Gotta love free fights.
It is going to go down. Daniel Gill is a tough dude, and Miguel is the middleweight champ. So, yeah, if you watch boxing, you might want to tune in and see that. Also, in 2 weeks, the SOG returns. Andre Ward will be back in the ring.
Get ready.
So next year,
get ready.
Andre, Triple G. I need to see it. Next year, we need to see that. Andre and Triple G. Hey, I was just saying, Canelo say he want Cotto. So, I mean, if Canelo and Cotto hook up and then SOG and Triple G hook up, maybe we could see I don't know. I mean, Triple G and Cotto and SOG.
Double OG. Man. Where's Snoop Dogg at?
It's exciting time.
Yeah, I know. I see. It's a lot going on.
Next weekend. Can't forget about next weekend. Mr. Deontay Wilder, the heavyweight champion of the world, is also back in action. He'll be on Showtime defending his heavyweight title. So, hopefully he can get with Klitschko.
A lot going on in the boxing world.
It's just a lot going on in sports.
We also have the NHL playoffs.
Yeah, man. Got the NHL playoffs
NHL Stanley Cup. We got the Blackhawks.
The Blackhawks from
and
Chicago.
The Tampa Bay Lightning.
And the Lightnings from Tampa Bay. You know what I'm saying? They just got underway. It was 1-0 Lightning last time we checked. So not sure what's going on with that right now, but hey. If you are into that hockey thing, once my Caps lost.
And my Rangers lost game 7.
Pretty much out of it. Yeah, they did lose their first game 7.
Yeah, 2-0.
2-0 in New York. That was the first time. What was it like 28-0 or something like that?
It was 7-0.
7?
Yeah, Henrik Larsson was 7-0.
Okay. So yeah, man. That was a tough one.
Then you also got
a lot. It is a lot.
Yeah, you got an American Pharaoh on Saturday.
There's a lot going on.
Trying to become the first horse to win the Triple Crown since 1978.
It's going down
since a firm. So that's happening Saturday. I know Vegas will be busy.
Yeah,
placing bets. So I don't think he's going to do it. If he does, Saturday has the potential, folks, to be one of the greatest sporting days of all time.
All time.
And throwing power as well.
And then power.
So
can you take all of that
in one day?
Can you take all that in one day?
Everybody's
gonna be asleep on Sunday.
Yeah, everyone will be asleep.
Everybody's gonna sleep in on Sunday because there's gonna be a lot going on Saturday.
But you know what? I think they may put the game on Sunday night. I gotta check that again.
But that's
yeah, we'll see. Because the game starts on Thursday. We'll see. They may play it on Sunday, but we'll see. Let's see about that.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think it might be Saturday night. Guess we can get to this bet swinging situation
in Vegas. Let's go on. Just spoke about Vegas.
We did. We were talking about
all this
Vegas,
talent.
Man.
All this talent in
power.
Vegas.
Speaking of power, we were talking about power in Vegas, huh?
Yeah.
I guess since we're talking about power in Vegas, we need to speak about this water.
Bryce Harper.
This water in Vegas got some
Joey
power
Gallo
in it.
And Chris Bryant.
These 3 dudes are crushing the market right now. The Vegas boys.
We already know about Bryce.
Big
MVP.
Big Bryce. Shout out to Big Bryce, man, for winning Player of the Month. You know what I'm saying?
And Matt Scherzer won the Pitcher of the Month.
He was Pitcher of the Month. Shout out, man. Shout out to that attitude. You know what I'm saying? Top of them charts right now, and them Yankees. The Yankees. back on top of the division.
Yeah. Alex Rodriguez is
A-Rod's playing well.
A-Rod's playing very well.
He's been quiet. Just playing baseball.
Not too much distractions.
Nah, but I mean, Joey Gallo though.
In his first
what about Joey Gallo, man?
game, 3 hits, 4 RBIs,
Joey Gallo
and a home run.
Smooth last night.
It's pretty impressive.
He did, man. That was all right. Chris Bryant, he was Rookie of the Month for May. So I mean, Las Vegas is putting some talent out there, man.
Some great talent out there.
And actually, they were talking to Joey Gallo's mom, and she was talking about how Joey and Bryce were on the same team together.
Yeah, they have pictures. Yeah, I saw ESPN tweet that out.
They probably kid. Mom said they used to do work.
I know they used to put in work.
That was her words. She was like, "Oh, they used to do work." The mom's words. Man, gotta say, big welcome back. And he good.
To Josh Hamilton.
I guess Josh is back.
His first game hit a home run.
Walk-off.
Then hit to walk-off. He just loves Arlington.
The walk-off.
He just loves Arlington.
Welcome back, man.
Shout out to everyone in Dallas, Texas.
Already. All the Texas
Houston,
boys and girls.
New Orleans, Florida.
Y'all already know.
We out here in Atlanta. Yeah, get familiar, subscribe, follow, and listen, folks.
Yep.
We're going to keep getting better and better and better, folks.
Bigger.
I mean, we here. We definitely here.
Bigger.
Also, Fred Hoiberg was signed.
Man. It's a lot going on.
I don't know about him being the next Chicago Bulls coach.
Congratulations, Fred. You know what I'm saying? He came from Iowa State. He's now the new head coach of the Chicago Bulls. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Chris Bosh, man.
Chris Bosh is back in practice.
Back on the court, man. You know, he had his situation. You know, he was, fighting his issues. You know, he had some health issues, man. Collapsed lung, yeah. So, glad to see him back. Swaggy P. Swaggy P turns 30 and proposes to Iggy Azalea, and she says yes.
Yeah, of course.
So congratulations to Swaggy P.
There was a lot of hate on social media for
Iggy Azalea, man. Hey, look, that's what Nick like. Man, hey, Swag, do your thing, Holmes. Ain't nobody mad at you, bro. That's what you want to do. You keep on doing
what you do, folks. Love is a beautiful thing.
Keep getting them checks, man, and keep playing basketball.
And they'll be getting kicked out of planes. Mr. John Wall.
Johnny.
What's his name?
You and your boys, man. Look, I know you and your boys probably wilding out in Vegas, man, having a good time.
Enjoying yourself.
But John, you gotta keep your boys in check, man. I know you can't be watching over other grown men and stuff like that, but you know when your boys done had a little bit too much to drink, you know what I'm saying, or whatever they was doing, you need to watch your boys, man. Y'all can't be getting kicked off the flights in Vegas, man. Because if they get kicked off, you gotta go too, because you with them. So I mean, this is like if me and Pat was together and Pat started acting a fool and they kick him off, I got to get off with Pat.
That's a likelihood that can happen.
I can't be like, oh man, I'm gonna go ahead and go. You know what I'm saying? I call you when I get there. You can't really do that. You know what I'm saying? Because we supposed to go. You know what I'm saying? Go to the event. Like we can't even go to the event. It ain't real talking sports with Pat and Tay if just Tay show up.
Exactly. Folks.
You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of, we got Alvin Gentry,
man. Congratulations,
coach for the Pacers.
He's busy right now. Pelicans.
Oh, Pelicans.
Yeah.
Beg your pardon.
He's busy right now, of course. He's the assistant coach of Golden State. So he can't really do too much right now, but he does have a job waiting on him when he's finished.
I mean, he's awesome. You get to coach one of the best players in the league.
How about that?
Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's get into it.
It's that time, folks.
It's the NBA Finals.
It is the NBA Finals.
The NBA Finals, folks.
The King versus the Chef. The Chef versus the King.
It's gonna get real. We gotta give a shout out.
Who's gonna be cooking?
Gotta give a shout out to LeBron James, folks. He's been to the NBA Finals
5 straight
years.
No other person has ever done that.
With 2 different teams.
No other person has ever done that was outside of the Celtics team, man, with Bill Russell and those guys, man. So, I mean, he is great. Not the greatest. Bill ain't been say he would take LeBron James over Michael Jordan.
I would.
But he likes the physicality and the diversity of his game. over Jordan's 6 rings. Give me Mike. I'm taking Mike.
Yeah, I'm taking Mike all the time.
I'm taking Mike all day. I think I am taking LeBron over Kobe though.
Yeah, I'm taking LeBron over Kobe.
Except for when the game's on the line.
Taking LeBron over Kobe.
Except for when the game's on the line. If the game's on the line, I want Kobe Bryant.
You want Kobe
if the
to
game's
take
on the
that
line, if I can't get Mike, give me Kobe. Because I got a feeling that Kobe's gonna make.
Who you got in the finals? I got the Cavs in 6.
But it's gonna be tough.
You know the X factor?
It's gonna be tough.
J.R. Smith.
No, it's a lot of X factors. J.R.
Draymond Green.
Draymond. Harrison Barnes.
Sean Livingston.
And
folks, stop saying Draymond Green could D LeBron James.
And you got to talk about the front court of Cleveland, man. I mean,
it's Kyrie.
The front court of Cleveland.
That's a backward.
Is going to be tough.
Yeah, they have Miles Goff and Tristan.
Tristan Thompson. Tristan Thompson has
playing like Dennis Rodman.
Playing some basketball, man, in this playoffs. And Golden State don't really have a big front line. I mean, they got Bogut, and I think we'll probably see more David Lee.
We will.
We'll probably see more David Lee.
They're gonna miss Marcus Spinks. They definitely miss him.
They are missing Space. Space will help, but he's not really. He's a body.
He's a big body.
He's a body, but he's not. I don't know. If Cleveland out rebounds Golden State is gonna be in trouble.
They will. And they need Klay Thompson to be at 100%. Coming off a concussion.
They said Klay's back.
He's playing, but
he said he's back. He said he's ready. He said he got his win back. He said he's ready to rock and roll. But Kyrie, on the other hand, is not.
Yeah, he's not 100%.
So we talking about X factors. Let's talk about whether or not LeBron James can beat the Splash Brothers.
Yeah, and
because essentially at this point, if Kyrie's not
it's
there,
going to be LeBron.
It's going to be LeBron versus Splash Brothers.
My thing is, I want to address a question that was provided to us. That was sent in an email. You can email us at that's rtandsports@yahoo.com. We got an email from Alyssa from Montreal. Let Expos shout you out. She had a great question. She wanted to ask a question to say, if LeBron doesn't win, this title doesn't hinder his legacy. And my answer is yes. Because 5 straight years.
Like the Buffalo Bills.
And only 2 titles. And you think about it, if it wasn't for Ray Allen, he would only have 1.
He would only have 1 title if it wasn't for Shuttlesworth.
So.
Shuttlesworth with the 3 ball in the corner.
And if Klay wins this, she also has another question. Does he propel himself over players like Chris Paul and Steve Nash?
Chef,
this will probably be one of the greatest seasons ever.
If the Chef wins the NBA title,
he's going to get the NBA MVP.
He would probably be the MVP. If they win, he'll probably be MVP. And he might be the number 1 point guard in the NBA.
I would have to agree with that.
He might be the number 1 point guard in the NBA if
I would have to agree with that. Who else? Chris Paul hasn't even been to a conference finals.
He's the champion. He's the champion. If he wins, he's the champion. So, the champ's at the top.
I can't wait, man. This finals is going to
be... He's the leader of the team, leading scorer on the team, the MVP, finals MVP, NBA champ. I say he's the best player.
Yeah, his credentials would be looking nice.
There's no argument. There's some great, don't get me wrong, some great point guards in the NBA, but if the Chef is holding the crown, he's the man.
And the Chef keeps getting better and better.
He does, man.
And it's gonna be like I said, if the Knicks would have had the 7th pick in 2009, he would be in the Knicks uniform. So, Steph, it hurts me as a Knicks fan to see you do well. And I love the Knicks. And to do you well, but it's all cool, Steph, because I predicted it. You know what I mean? Shout out to Jordan Hill. Yeah, so this final is going to be anticipated. I think it's going to be the most watched finals because everybody wants to see LeBron.
The King and the Chef.
And everybody wants to see the Chef, man.
The King and the Chef, man. That's the name of the finals, man.
And shout out to Riley Curry.
Lord Riley.
She's so way up. She's so blessed. Yo, stop hating on her. Stop these parody Twitter accounts.
Y'all terrible, man.
Come on, let her be a child.
Y'all got the kids.
She's 2.
Y'all got the kids being ratchet, man.
She's 2.
Y'all just terrible with this social media stuff, man. Y'all got the kids being ratchet. These some babies. They got the babies on TV being ratchet.
Yeah.
Or on the internet, I'm sorry.
I mean, that's how it go, man. Anything for likes and retweets. Just do you and create your own wave, folks. Create your own lane. Because once you create your own lane, you never get no traffic.
No traffic in your own lane.
It's just a fast lane, so...
That's real talk.
Yeah.
Ain't no traffic in your own lane.
No traffic, so... Yeah, there's a lot of sports going on, like... The NBA Finals is happening.
Kevin Love say he coming
Kevin
back.
Love is coming back. I don't think it's a good fit for him.
Kevin Love want to win the ring, don't he?
Yeah, he do want to win a ring.
If he want to win the ring, he better stick with the king.
Yeah, I like it. That's right. If you want to win the ring, you better stick with the king.
That's real talk right there.
So you want to stay around.
That's real
There's
talk.
also
Sports.
you heard a rumor that D Wade could be going to Chicago.
D Wade possibly.
With his black toenails?
And D Rose and Powell.
Don't paint your toenails, fellas. It's not a good look.
I don't know what Gabrielle got you doing, man, but you need to leave it alone. I'm just going to leave it at that.
Bron done left Miami.
I don't know what's going on with
and everything done gone crazy.
Maybe he'll be alright. Maybe he just needs to go back home to Chicago. He'll be alright.
Yeah, it's like I can't wait, man. I'm anticipating the finals.
The finals, man, start in just
less than 24 hours,
man. It's going down.
It's going down, folks.
The Chef and the King, NBA Finals, and that's a wrap.
That's a wrap, folks.
It's real talk. Finals edition. You know what it is. We'll see you soon.
We'll see y'all soon, folks.
I mean, we don't know how soon or when.
Not going nowhere.
You know what I'm saying? We just be feeling it. Like, you know, we working. Like, we got stuff we trying to do. And Volume 12 is still coming. Don't look.
Volume 12 is coming.
Hey, I'm
Black
telling
Compass.
you, when you see Volume 12, like, oh, that's what took him so long.
Yeah, that's what took us so long.
That's what took him so long. But Volume 12 is coming, and it's coming real soon. I'm talking like so soon that you're going to blink and it's going to be there. I'm telling you, so don't blink because you're going to miss it. Real talk. Black Compass. We doing real things, man.
Again, get familiar.
Subscribe.
Follow.
Listen.
We out, folks.
Get your Apple devices, man. Get your Apple devices. Podcast Source. Check us out.
The Twitter.
RTN Sports. You know what it is.
So we out.
We out, man.
Thanks for the love. Peace.